Hey, so in the last video, I'm pretty sure I said that I was going to be going to a high school rodeo that weekend, and that was supposed to be in Merritt, but I actually ended up getting tonsillitis really bad, and that was a big thing. I was like in the hospital and stuff. But we did go to a high school rodeo last weekend, and well, I went to a rodeo the weekend before last weekend, but I didn't really get much video from it. We went to a rodeo in Caramias the weekend before last weekend, and at that rodeo, Dita ran past the third barrel, and at Williams Lake, she obviously ran past the third barrel. That was like her #1 issue that we've been having lately. So I knew that I had to make some changes, but I wasn't really sure what I was going to do. I knew that the tie down had been helping her on the first barrel because she'd been getting significantly better with that, but then all of a sudden this problem came up with the third barrel, and I was thinking, well, that's really weird because not only would she not turn, but I would pull her up to turn and she would be pulling against me, which is obviously not good. And she was like opening her mouth and shaking her head, and I knew that she was not happy, and she needs to be happy to be able to run nice. So my solution that I thought of might sound crazy to some people because I had been running her in a bit that was actually recommended to me in a clinic by Barb West, and we tried it out at the clinic and my horse loved it. She worked really nice in it, and so I'd been using it since then without really any like considering changing it. I never even questioned it. And it is a not a very long shank, but it's quite a bit of gag, and it's a miler bit, and yeah, Lynn McKenzie miler bit. And so I thought, let's change the bit, and I decided to change her to a smooth copper inlaid loose ring snaffle. A lot of people would probably think I'm crazy for it because my horse is huge, she's crazy, she's very powerful, but I ran her in the high school rodeo. Her first 2 barrels were just perfect, so snappy, she was so soft and responsive, she just turned them. And then we got to the third barrel, I got a little apprehensive about it because she'd been running past, and I pulled her up a little early. She turned instantly and ran straight into the barrel. Totally not her fault because I did pull her up early. Totally my fault, but that's what happened. So we knocked. We would have gotten 2nd place, which would have been the highest we've ever placed at a high school rodeo. But the next day, her run wasn't quite as nice. We still hadn't gotten it together for our third barrel. We didn't knock, but we were like 0.04 of a second slower than we were the day before, so we got 7th. But
okay, I'll tell you what, let's get the rodeo, high school rodeo style here. You're winning a lot of action, we're going to have to say like okay, all our personnel, we need help behind the bucket shoot, strip and shoot. Rael Robinson on deck, Rael Robinson on deck. And we'll go back to the machine. There we go, Hawaiian theme all over this one. Good. Rounds that second barrel. And Alexa rounds that third barrel. Hustle, cowgirl, hustle. At 17-4-1-1.
But overall, I'm really happy because her first barrel was amazing. And it was amazing, like, both runs. And then we also went to a BCRA rodeo, and it was great. And now she was a little dodgy to the second barrel. I think I wasn't riding her very well because I actually sold my barrel saddle at the high school rodeo, and so I wasn't able to use it. I had to use my sister's, just kind of, it's not a very nice saddle, and it doesn't hold me in, and it doesn't fit me. So I knew I wasn't riding as well as I could, so it was probably my fault too. And she was also tired because she had ran the day before and that morning.
Alexa Lang, set out of Lang, will be the next one to go. Catherine Lang will be on deck, and Dana Foster will be in the hole. So Alexa Lang, set out of Lang, he's got that big Palomino horse, comes charging towards the announcer's booth, makes the next left turn on the two barrel. Down to the far end to the top of that cloverleaf shaped pattern for the cowgirl. Give Alexa a big round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, she heads it on home. Alexa Lang sitting with a running top of 18 at 382, 382.
But speaking of selling my saddle, I actually bought a new saddle. It's a C3 by Jeff Smith. I am like absolutely over the moon that I was able to find it used in my price range, close enough to ship. I'm so excited. I'm actually going to the post office like in like 1 hour to go pick it up. And so I just can't wait. I know that will, I mean, we've been working so well together. We went to a barrel practice last night. She had a really great run. She had a trip on the second barrel, but she was trying so hard. We actually ran 1/100th of a second slower than our fastest time ever in that arena. So I was so happy about that. I will add that. So her first barrel has honestly been just as good as her second and third, which I have waited for this day. I'm so excited. I got her teeth done on Monday, so she is in tip-top shape. For going into provincials, not this weekend, but the weekend after. So that will be probably the next video that I make because I'll be so busy until then. But yeah, so there's a lot of good things going on, exciting things. So yeah, hope you stay tuned for my next video.